need the online class. Okay, so uh, from the above equation, we concluded that both E is perpendicular to K, B is perpendicular to K. So electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
So we have a proof that this is one of the important long question you have to remember. Okay. So today we will discuss another case how E, B, K are mutually orthogonal. Orthogonal means that is also perpendicular. Okay. So K, E for electric field, E, B,
Yes, sir.
K are mutually orthogonal. Orthogonal. Everybody, you give the heading. You have to E for electric field, B for magnetic field, and K. Both are mutually perpendicular. Okay, understood?
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So to do this, we have to take the help of Maxwell's third equation. So right from Maxwell's third equation, from Maxwell's third equation. What is the Maxwell's third equation? Parichay? What is your Maxwell's third equation? कौन करे तमें एमती सब who can say what is your Maxwell's third equation?
Sir, del
Sir,
vector
del
cross
vector
E
cross E
cross
vector
E
equal
vector
to minus
Del
dv by dt
vector
L
cross E
divided
vector
cross E vector is equal to minus of
equal to
minus
dv
of
dv derivative of B vector by dt.
dB by dt. Okay.
Yes,
So this is equation number. Tell me the last equation number we have given.
sir.
Equation number I think
Six,
Question 6.
six.
sir 6.
6. This is cell. This is equation number 7. Okay. So right, putting the value of E, putting the value of E, putting the value of E for electric field from which equation? From equation putting the value of E from equation 2. What is my
Question 2.
equation number 2? You can say
Sir, E naught vector e to the power e to the power I into k vector dot r vector
yes,
minus
very
omega
good.
t.
So we have to put that the solution part, putting the value of E from equation 2 and value of B, from which equation? Putting the value
5.
of B is
5.
equal to
5
5.
equation.
Five, five.
Equation from equation 5 in equation 7. In equation 7, putting the value of E, from equation 2, putting the value of B from equation 7, from equation 5, in equation 7, we get what we found? Del vector cross. So instead of E, I can write E0 e to the power I k vector dot r vector minus omega t. हो गया is equal to. Are you writing or not?
Yes, sir.
Del,
Sir,
del vector cross. Okay. So this is equal to minus del by, this is actually del. We can take del. Huh? This is del minus del by del t. So instead of a B, I can write B0 e to the power I k vector dot r vector minus omega t. Only E and B का value put हो गया. Okay. Now look here. If you find del vector cross this, after I want to write the solution part, this is I k vector cross E vector. You know how to determine the curl. If you determine the curl, your answer will be I into k vector cross E vector. Look here, if you take the derivative, you can say this is B0, B0, this is minus is there. So B0 is a constant outside. If you take del by del t, your answer will be e to the power I k dot r minus omega t into minus I omega. This is with respect to t. With respect to t means e to the power I k dot r minus omega t into minus omega. So this is minus minus plus. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So minus minus plus. This is this I cancel. Okay. This is omega 0 e to the
Yes,
power
sir.
I k
This
dot r. This is omega
B vector.
B vector. Very good. B0 e to the power I k dot r minus omega t. So this is equal to omega. So this part is nothing your B vector. So we got, what is my left hand side? My left hand side is equal to k
K
vector,
cap. Sorry,
K
sir.
vector.
K vector.
no k
Into
cap.
E
This
vector.
is k vector plus E
Sorry, sir.
vector is equal to omega into B. This is equation number 8. This is equation number 8. Look here. Suppose you have A vector cross B vector is equal to C vector. What will be our conclusion? C is a vector
Equal to
perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. So here omega is a constant angular frequency. We have K vector cross E vector is equal to B vector. So I can say the vector B is perpendicular to the plane containing K and E. So you can write. So this implies, you can write, this implies, understood? You can write, this implies B vector is perpendicular to the plane containing K and E vector. Okay. So we got vector B is perpendicular to the plane containing K and E vector. Okay. So we have B is a vector. The diagram is like this. This is B is a vector. B is a vector which is perpendicular to the plane containing E and K. जहां पे E and K प्लेन प्रेजेंट है वहीं पे B एक वेक्टर है जो कि परपेंडिकुलर है. ठीक है? ओके, हो गया?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Now I shall show you how vector E is perpendicular to the plane containing K and B. Just reverse. We have to show how. This is second part. Second part to prove, right? To prove vector E is perpendicular. Vector E is perpendicular containing to the plane containing K and B. Just reverse. K और B, K B एक प्लेन A वही प्लेन पे ई एक परपेंडिकुलर होगा। हम अभी प्रूफ करेंगे। ओके, सो प्रूफ अभी क्या करेंगे, ऑलरेडी मैक्सवेल्स का थर्ड इक्वेशन हम यूज कर दिए हैं। अभी देखो, यूजिंग मैक्सवेल्स फोर्थ इक्वेशन, फ्रॉम मैक्सवेल्स फोर्थ इक्वेशन, फ्रॉम मैक्सवेल्स fourth equation, what is the Maxwell's fourth equation in free space?
Del
In
vector cross B vector.
Maxwell's fourth equation in free space is del vector cross B vector is equal to mu naught
ZD vector.
epsilon naught ZD vector. ZD is equal to epsilon naught del
E
E
vector
by
T.
Del E by del T.
del T. ओके, सो अभी हम क्या करेंगे, b का वैल्यू पुट करेंगे इक्वेशन 5 से, पुटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ b फ्रॉम इक्वेशन 5 and the value of e from equation 2. So directly I want to write this implies del cross b के जगह में क्या होगा, b0 e to the power I k dot r minus omega t. Okay, b0 e to the power I k dot r minus omega t. What is the right hand side? Mu naught epsilon naught del by del t. E के जगह में क्या होगा, प्रज्ञा, प्रज्ञा आर यू देयर? E0.
Yes, sir.
So are you okay now? Pragya?
Yes, sir. Yes,
What
sir.
about your health condition?
सर कल वैक्सीन नहीं किया टिक नहीं।
Okay, ठीक আছে। Okay, so E0, so already we have done. So B is equal to this, E is equal to E0 e to the power I k dot r minus omega t. Okay, so now Soumya,
Yes, sir.
Soumya, so you see, so if you do del vector cross this thing, so what will be your answer? This is I. Already we have done the previous
K
one.
vector
K
cross
vector
B vector.
into cross B vector.
Very good. This is K vector cross B vector. On exam directly you can write. Okay. This is I means not I cap. I for imaginary number. Don't confuse. This is I K vector cross B vector. What will be the right hand side? Mu naught epsilon naught. If you take the derivative, what will be your answer? E0 is constant. E0 is constant. E to the power I k dot r minus omega t into minus I omega. Understood? With
Yes.
respect to t,
Yes.
minus I omega. Okay? Okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So look here. This I cancel. This is equal to minus is there, minus mu naught epsilon naught into omega, and this value is nothing, your E vector. So directly I have written. Okay. So we got the left hand side is K vector cross B vector. Gupteswar, are you there? Gupteswar,
Yes, sir.
are you writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me. वेक्टर क्रॉस बी वेक्टर राइट हैंड साइड में क्या है, बताओ गुप्तेश्वर, गुप्तेश्वर, नॉट
Yes, sir.
व्हाट इज द राइट हैंड साइड? अरे इट इज रिटन हियर।
Sir, minus
क्या
mu
लिखा है?
naught epsilon naught omega E vector.
minus mu naught epsilon naught
Epsilon naught omega
omega
E vector.
E vector. So this is our conclusion. What will be the conclusion, Ruturaj Lenka? This is equation number 8.
Sir, sir, vector E is perpendicular to the plane containing K vector and B vector.
So who said this?
Yes.
Samya?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who said the answer?
Sir, hence E vector, B vector, K vector are mutually orthogonal.
No. Who said this answer? The conclusion. K vector cross B vector is equal to minus mu naught epsilon naught omega into E vector. So
Yes, sir.
look here.
Maxwell for law, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Maxwell for
Maxwell's
yes,
for.
sir.
No, Max. This is not Maxwell's fourth equation. You see, my conclusion will be what?
From
B. Suppose A, this is B. A cross B is equal to minus is there. Minus A all are constant. Mu naught, epsilon naught, omega all are constant. But vector E is present. Okay.
yes, sir.
So vector E is present. If we have A vector cross B vector is equal to minus C vector. So what will be our conclusion? Who can say?
E is perpendicular, sir.
That means vector C is perpendicular to the direction. Look here. This is vector A, this is vector B. Okay. This is a vector A, this is vector B, and this is the vector C. If A cross B,
Yes, sir.
if A cross B is equal to minus of C, then this is the vector perpendicular in downward direction. Okay, so we can write.
Yes.
So write.
Yes, sir.
So this implies, you can write, this implies vector E is perpendicular. Vector E is perpendicular. यहाँ पे present है, वहीं पे E is a vector. Perpendicular है, but in downward direction. Okay. So from equation said that E is a vector perpendicular to the plane containing K and B. So what will be our final conclusion? From equation 8 and 9, we said that get what? E vector, B vector and K vector, F with the frequency. If you multiply frequency with wavelength, we can find the C. What is the C? C for
Speed
Adarsh
of
Biswas.
Sir, velocity of electromagnetic wave in free space.
In free space. Chinmay? कोई भी respond नहीं. So E by B we got C. If you multiply frequency with wavelength, we can find that is C. C for speed of the light in free space or vacuum. The value is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So our equation is E by B is equal to C. Next, E is equal to C times greater than magnetic field. So tell me,
Electric
which
field.
is greater?
electric field.
Yes.
Electric field.
Okay. So you got the informations. The magnitude of the electric field is C times greater than the magnitude of the magnetic field. Okay. Okay. So this is
Sir.
one of the important conclusion we draw. Again, another part we have to see. We have E by B is equal to C. The previous equation, E by B is equal to C. B का वैल्यू कितना है? B is equal to mu naught into H is equal to C. So this implies E by H is equal to mu naught into C. So this implies mu naught, C is nothing, 1 by square root of mu naught into
Not
epsilon
into
naught.
epsilon.
We know its value, but mathematically this is the formula. So यहाँ पे 1 square root, यहाँ पे x square root cancel हो जाएगा. क्या बचेगा? This is mu naught by epsilon naught under root. Okay. So we got E by H. E by H is equal to mu naught by epsilon naught. What is mu naught? Who can say?
Magnetic permeability.
Magnetic permeability in free space. What
Yes,
is
sir.
epsilon naught?
Electric
What is epsilon naught?
electric permeability in free space.
Electric permittivity.
Oh, sorry,
Permittivity.
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 इलेक्ट्रिक परमिटिविटी इन फ्री स्पेस. ये दोनों वैल्यू तुमको पता है ना? नहीं.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That means it is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. It is 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12.
12.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is known as Z0. So the ratio is a constant that gives you Z0. What is Z0? Where Z0 is known as wave impedance. Remember, this is known as wave impedance in free space. उसका वैल्यू तुमको याद रखना होगा. Z0 का वैल्यू हम क्या लिए हैं? म्यू नॉट बाय epsilon naught, which is equal to म्यू नॉट का वैल्यू है कितना? 4 पाई इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 7. epsilon naught का वैल्यू कितना है?
8.834 into 10 to the power 12.
into 10 to the power
Minus 12.
minus 12. So like a school children, you can do it. So your answer is, so this implies Z0 का वैल्यू अप्रोक्सीमेटली आ जाएगा 376.6. Okay. And what is the unit? Unit is equal to ohm. All of you mark with your color pen. This is one of the important short question. Okay. So what is the value of Z0? 376.6 ohm. Okay. Jagannath Panigrahi. Are you there? Not responding. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Om Mahapatra. Subhalakshmi. Aman Ujjwal Topo. Topo is there. All have slept. Pritam Chakrabarti.
सर
कौन?
मैं सर
मैं तुम्हारा नाम मैं हो? मैं?
नहीं सर, प्रीतम चक्रवर्ती
और?
मेरा नाम.
और नाम बोलो. अब मैं हो? मैं क्या? मैं सोचा
नहीं सर, मैं
तुम्हारा
बोल रहा हूँ
नाम
तो
मैं
प्रीतम
है.
चक्रवर्ती.
हाँ?
प्रीतम चक्रवर्ती बोल रहा हूँ तो सर.
हाँ. प्रीतम बताओ Z0 क्या है? बताओ.
Z0
हाँ?
वेब.
तुमको दिखाई नहीं दे रहा क्या? What is Z0?
वेब सर.
अरे क्या लिखा है? कॉपी ओपन करो. प्रीतम चक्रवर्ती,
हाँ सर.
यू ओपन योर कॉपी. तुमको सुनाई नहीं दे रहा क्या? एक बार कॉपी ओपन करो. ओपन योर कॉपी. मुझे कॉपी दिखाओ, तुम्हारा फेस नहीं। आई वांट टू सी योर कॉपी।
हाँ सर दिखा रहा हूँ।
कितना टाइम लग रहा है? नहीं कुछ नहीं आ रहा है, पिन करो। हाँ ओके, वेरी गुड। ये तुम क्या लिखा है? ओके 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 ओके, ये Z0 E/H। ओके, राइट को दिखाओ, राइट को दिखाओ। राइट राइट, ये तो कैलेंडर आ रहा है क्या? अरे क्या ये लैडर स्नेक है तुम्हारा कॉपी के पीछे में?
सर ये सर टेबल है, वो जो बेड में छोटे वाला
हाँ?
टेबल होते हैं ना, वो टेबल है।
नहीं, ये जो तुम्हारा लेफ्ट साइड में क्या लैडर स्नेक का एक रखा है, कुछ दिखाओ दिखाओ वो वाला। ये क्या है?
ये सर टेबल है, टेबल।
ओहो, ये तुम्हारा टेबल का ये बैकग्राउंड ऐसा तरफ से नहीं?
हाँ
ओ ओके ओके, चलो चलो दिखाओ थोड़ा सा। तुम ये कंप्लीट नहीं की वो, ये मैं तुम बताया ना अभी। लिखो प्रीतम।
हाँ
यस, तुम जो लिखे हैं Z0, अभी कंप्लीट करो। नीचे आओ, नीचे आओ। राइट 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 राइट। अरे लैडर स्नेक मुझे मत दिखाओ यार। राइट, कॉपी का राइट राइट मीन्स
हाँ, राइट राइट में भी हूँ सर। ये
यस,
लाइन मैंने पूरा कंप्लीट नहीं किया सर।
अभी कंप्लीट करो, मैं तो यही बोल रहा हूँ ना।
हाँ ये यही लिख रहा हूँ अभी। फोर
हाँ, ई
फोर
बाई
बाई
एच।
फोर ई बाई।
देखो
हाँ ई बाई एच लिख लिया सर, लास्ट वाला
अब,
नहीं लिखा, वो जो
अभी
फोर।
तुम्हारा कॉपी का राइट राइट साइड का पेज मुझे दिखाओ, कॉपी का राइट साइड। अरे तुम्हारा कॉपी, तुम जहां पे बैठ रहे हैं, तुम्हारा राइट साइड, राइट हैंड को दिखाओ मुझे। लेफ्ट क्यों दिख रहे हो? हाँ एस एस ओके। इज इक्वल टू Z0 लिख दिए हैं, उसके बाद लिखो वेयर Z0 इज इक्वल टू, लिखो लिखो वेयर Z0 इज इक्वल टू
हाँ
प्रीतम।
ये लाइन लिख लिया सर।
अच्छा, Z0 को नाम है वेब इम्पेडेंस इन फ्री स्पेस।
फ्री पेज,
उसके
हाँ ये लिख
उसका,
लिया।
अच्छा उसके नीचे में लिखो Z0
हाँ
का
वो
वैल्यू
जो,
लिख दिए।
नहीं नहीं वो 4 पाई इंटू 10 वाला नहीं लिखा सर।
और लिखो,
टेन
अभी
टू
लिखो, अभी लिखो। सो नाउ यू राइट प्रीतम।
हाँ
अभी कैमरा ऑफ करके यू राइट नाउ। So Z0 is equal to 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 divided by 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. If you take the square root, so your answer will be 376.6 ohm. Okay. Subhalakshmi, are you there? Subhalakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Subhalakshmi, open your copy. Show me. Subhalakshmi. नहीं, चला गया। पीयूष लंका, प्रिंस प्रभाकर, डोंट राइट। ऋतुराज लंका,
सर
ऋतुराज ओपन योर कॉपी। ओपन योर कॉपी। अरे कॉपी दिखाओ।
सर यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल।
जैकेट में कैसा होगा?
So now am I audible?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, look here. Now next we are going to discuss what will be the phase difference between E and B. Look here. Already I have shown you the pictorial representation. So this is your electromagnetic wave. The pictorial representation is like this. Okay. Here E vector, here B vector, here K vector. K means direction of the propagation. Okay. So now electric field, this is the direction part. Look here. So this is your electric field axis. Electric field increases, attains the maximum, then decreases, it becomes 0, then increases, decreases. Similarly, this is your magnetic field, increases, attains the maximum value, decreases, becomes 0, then increases, then decreases, becomes 0. That means when E is maximum, look here, this is the maximum value. When E becomes maximum, B also becomes maximum. तो जहां पे E का वैल्यू मैक्सिमम है वहीं पे B का वैल्यू ऑल्सो मैक्सिमम। जहां पे E का वैल्यू मिनिमम हो रहा है B का वैल्यू E का वैल्यू मिनिमम हो रहा है B का वैल्यू ऑल्सो मिनिमम हो रहा है। ओके, so our conclusion is when E attains the maximum value, then B also attains the maximum value. Similarly, they become 0 simultaneously. So here E becomes 0, यहाँ पे B also becomes 0. So our conclusion is there will be no phase difference. Okay, so you can write for short question maybe. So write electric field and magnetic field both are in same phase. Electric field and magnetic field both are in same phase. Both are in same phase. That means if question asks what will be the phase difference between E and B, your answer would be there will be no phase difference. Okay, E and B have same relative magnitudes at all points. Okay, so right, E and B, E for electric field, B for magnetic field, have same relative magnitudes at all points at all times. Okay?
All point at
All times. E and B have same relative magnitudes at all points at all times. Means E, so E
Sir, A
and
and B are
B have same relative magnitudes,
सर नहीं
same
दिख रहा है
relative magnitude. So E and B have same relative magnitudes. E and B have same relative magnitudes, at all points at all points at all times. So E and B have same relative magnitudes at all points at all times. They have no phase difference. Okay, phase difference becomes zero. Phase difference becomes zero or constant. So next is electromagnetic energy density. We are approaching to uh, um, complete this module. Electro, E-L-E-C-T-R,
मतलब उससे बोल
electromagnetic.
का मास हो गया मास को वही बेकू कुकुर ला रहा है
अरे
प्रीतम
प्रीतम,
माइक बंद करो
प्रीतम, प्रीतम,
हाँ सर
you are very naughty. प्रीतम, तुमको क्या
हाँ सर
है? तुम इंटरेस्ट नहीं तो लीव होके जाओ, किसी के साथ बात करना होगा तो बात करो। यहाँ पे क्लास ज्वाइन करके कैमरा जो माइक ऑन कर दोगे। इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक एनर्जी डेंसिटी, electromagnetic energy density. So we discussed what is electromagnetic wave, the pictorial representation, which is greater out of E and B. Okay, we derived the equations. Okay, and we proved mathematically both are transverse and orthogonal. Now we have to find electromagnetic energy density. Okay, so this electromagnetic energy density, I can say, okay, so right, it is defined as electromagnetic energy per unit volume. Since it is a density, we can say it is defined as electromagnetic energy per unit volume. It is defined as electromagnetic energy per unit volume. Okay. So mathematically it is nothing. The sum of electrical energy density. This is the electrical energy density plus magnetic energy density. If you add UE plus UN, we can find electromagnetic energy density. समझ में आया सौम्या?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here UE is the density. So electrical energy density means this is UE. UE is known as electrical energy density. So this is defined as electrical energy per unit volume. So electrical energy density can be defined as, it is defined as electrical energy for unit volume. Okay, it is defined as electrical energy per unit volume. So mathematically I can write UE is equal to 1 by 2 E vector dot D vector. So this is the formula, half E vector dot D vector. What is the D vector? What is the D vector?
Into epsilon naught.
Yes, epsilon naught into E. That is known as electric displacement. Okay. So this is equal to, if you multiply, your answer will be half epsilon 0 into E square. So this is in free space. Okay. So electrical energy density is equal to 1 by 2 epsilon 0 into E square. Okay. Similarly, we can find the magnetic energy density. Energy density. The magnetic energy density, we can write UM. Same definition, it is defined as magnetic energy. It is defined as magnetic energy per unit volume. Magnetic energy per unit volume. It is defined as magnetic energy per unit volume. Okay. So mathematically I can write UM is equal to 1 by 2 B vector dot H vector. So there is a connection. There is a connection between E and D and B with H. So you know B is equal to mu naught into H dot H. Okay. So your answer is equal to 1 by 2 mu naught into H square. If you take H dot H, answer is equal to H square. This is in free space. So we can find the electromagnetic energy density is equal to half. Our formula says this is half epsilon 0 into E square plus half mu 0 into H square. Understood? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is your electromagnetic energy density. Suppose electric field is given, magnetic field intensity is given, find UEM. So you apply this formula. Half, you multiply with epsilon 0, you take the square here, plus half, multiply with mu 0, you take the square, then you can find the electromagnetic energy density. Okay. So next is, what is pointing vector? Pointing vector. So pointing vector means it is symbolized as P. P for pointing vector. Okay. So pointing vector, it is defined as the cross product of, right, It is defined as, it is important, it is defined as the cross product of the cross product of electric field vector E and magnetic field vector. It is defined as the cross product of electric field vector and magnetic field intensity. So I can write P is equal to E vector cross H vector. You have to remember the pointing vector is equal to E vector cross H vector. P is equal to E vector cross H vector. E for electric field, H for magnetic field intensity. Okay. Okay. This is first definition. Another definition we can say the rate of energy transport per unit area. It is also defined as rate of energy transport. The rate of energy transport per unit area is defined as pointing vector. Okay, or we can say it measures the electrical power per unit area It measures the electrical power per unit area. सौम्य
Yes, sir.
कौन लिखला पढ़ टिके
Sir, pointing vector, sir, मूल पढ़ी ना एबे जो last
हाँ
देखा
मूल
था.
मूल पढ़ो
Sir, it is defined as the cross product of electric field vector or magnetic field intensity.
नहीं, it is defined as the cross product of electric field vector and or नुए and electric field and electric field
Sir, na magnetic field intensity.
yes तापरे
Sir, P vector is equal to E vector cross H vector. Sir, we can say rate of energy transport per unit area.
yes
Or
okay.
it measures the electric power per unit area.
Okay. So now okay, so I have to stop here because I have another class. So give attention your roll call. Abhinandan.
Present, sir.
Others.
Yes, sir.
Aditya. Alok. Aman.
Yes, sir.
Amit Kumar. Arjit.
Yes, sir.
Arun.